Well, what is up, ladies and gents? I thought I would do another video this evening, and following on the one from the one I did this morning. So I was saying I've been thinking about reporting Mr. Jonathan Joly to social services. I mean, someone needs to. I'm in two minds about it. I think at the end of the day, I think someone needs to, I think the authorities need to have a good chat with him about the way that he's putting his children out there on the internet. I mean, at last night's video, he's showing, let's see, his 7-year-old daughter in just a bikini, and it's like, she's 7 years old. He shouldn't be showing her on the internet like that. It's not appropriate. Now, people did, and this is the thing, people did warn him about this the other night, and people did say to him, you shouldn't be showing your 7-year-old daughter like that. You shouldn't be showing her in just a bikini. It looks a bit inappropriate. And of course, he doesn't listen to people. As this is the problem with people like Jonathan Joly, is when you tell people like him not to do something, he keeps on doing it. There's no point in any of us telling him not to do something because he won't listen to us. He's made that perfectly clear. Which is why I'm saying that somebody who is in a position of authority needs to have a good chat with him about the way that he's putting his kids out there on the internet. I mean, it's not just the fact that he's filming his child in a bikini. It's like the fact that every time he uploads a video, it has an open mouth. It has one of these open mouth thumbnails. It's like even when the videos don't really need to have these wide open mouth thumbnails, he's still using. And I don't understand why he feels the need to use these open mouth thumbnails for every video. And as I've said before, I wouldn't have so much of a problem with that if it wasn't for the fact that every single video he uploads to his channel has a thumbnail like that. I mean, I haul the enums out quite a lot, right? But at least they're not constantly using these open mouth thumbnails every time they upload a video. That's the only thing you cannot ever call them out on, because they don't. I mean, yeah, they do use them occasionally, but they don't use them for every video. But every video that Jonathan uploads has a thumbnail with his 3 daughters' mouths wide open, and it just looks so disgusting. Like, people can't say that he's not trying to attract a certain audience, because that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to attract a certain audience, and he knows what he's doing. It's just wrong. And there's no point in people telling him not to do something, because he'll keep on doing it. We've seen that. People telling him not to show his 7-year-old child in a bikini. He does it again. He doesn't care about protecting his kids in the way that he should be. A father showing his 7-year-old daughter in just a bikini isn't a father protecting his child. It's a father basically pimping out his 7-year-old daughter for creeps and paedophiles on the internet. That is what he's doing. He's pimping his daughters out for pedos and child predators on the internet. I don't get how people can't see that. People continue to come on and try and defend this guy. He should not be doing things like that. It's disgusting. And it's so damn wrong. I've said this for a while. He's someone that's deserved a visit from the authorities. There was somebody within a position of authority really does need to have a very good chat with him about the way that he's putting his kids out there on the internet, because he shouldn't be doing. He puts his kids out there in a way he shouldn't be. It's like, it's just absolutely shocking that he was thinking it was acceptable to put his 7-year-old child out there on the internet like that, in that way. It's just completely inappropriate. But my question to this is why is it when you report videos like that, they're not removed? Why is it okay for parents to be uploading videos that has footage like that of their kids? It's like, you're not allowed to call people out for that. You're not allowed to question why these parents would want to put their children out there on the internet like that. Because if that doesn't say trying to entice paedophiles, I don't know what pedos and child predators, I don't know what does. That's exactly what he's trying to do. I don't get how people can't see that. People must be so bloody blind to not be able to see that. It's so blatantly obvious what he's doing or what he's trying to do. It couldn't be any more bloody obvious than it already is. You know exactly what he's trying to do and what sort of audiences he's trying to attract. He's not bloody stupid. If people think Jonathan Joly is so bloody innocent, I think we're seeing proof he's not. Filming his 7-year-old child in a bikini, using open mouth thumbnails every time he uploads a video. That says a lot to me about the sort of person that he is. That says to me that he's a person you should steer well clear of. You know, the fact that he's using thumbnails like that for every video. And he's showing his 7-year-old daughter in a bikini. Like, he shouldn't be putting his child out there on the internet like that. At the end of the day, there's no justification for a father putting his child out there on the internet like that. It's disgusting and it's so damn wrong. Now, I'm not going to apologise for saying he shouldn't be putting his child out there on the internet like that. As someone had to say it. Like, you know, people like Jonathan Joly are fucking idiots. The guy is a fucking scumbag, and I'm not gonna hear anyone tell me any different. Because that's exactly what he is. He knows exactly what the fuck he is doing. And it's so fucking wrong. Like, as I said, I'm not gonna apologise because it's fucking true. It is fucking wrong what he's doing. And it's about time someone said it. It really, really is about time someone said it. I don't know what else to say. Because I don't really know what else I'm supposed to bloody say about this. I actually genuinely don't. You know, I don't feel like there is anything else I could say apart from this guy needs a serious visit from the authorities because there's something not right about him. There is seriously something not right about that guy. He seriously creeps me out. He really does. Everything about him just creeps me out and gives me complete chills. That guy is extremely dodgy. He is one of the biggest creeps I have ever seen on the internet. My God. I don't think I've ever seen anybody who is creepier than he is. He is I would go as far as to say he is a fucking pervert. That is what he is. Everything he does is so perverted and so fucking inappropriate. And as I said, he knows exactly what he's doing and what audiences he's trying to attract. It's very fucking clear to see what audiences he's trying to attract. The guy's a fucking creep. Who needs a lesson on the way that he's putting his hits out there on the internet. Because the way that he's putting his hits out there on the internet is massively inappropriate. And I wonder and I think people have a good reason to be concerned. You know, I think I have a good cause for concern when a father is showing his 7-year-old child on the internet in just a fucking bikini. And he wonders why people call him out for that. You know, people have every right to call him out for that. People are not wrong for calling him out for that and for saying that he shouldn't be showing his child on the internet in that way. And for saying he shouldn't be putting his child out there on the internet like that. Because he shouldn't be. There's no defending the fact that he's choosing to put his child out there on the internet like that. There is absolutely no fucking defending that whatsoever. I don't know how anybody could try to defend that because there is no defending the fact that he's putting his 7-year-old child out there on the internet in just a bikini, knowing that there could be any sorts of creeps and child predators out there watching that, and he's putting his child out there on the internet in that one like that, and people don't think there's anything wrong in that. People don't, how do people not see what sort of guy he is when he's putting his child out there on the internet like that? Does that not raise a major red flag there? Because the fact that he's doing that, and the fact that he's using open mouth thumbnails for every flipping video he uploads, has really started to raise some pretty major red flags for me. Which is why I'm so tempted to report this guy to social services. So he needs reporting. There's so many fucking red flags, it's unbelievable. You know, there's so many things that he's doing that are so disgusting and so inappropriate. You know, the guy needs a fucking jolly good talking to. And somebody who is in a position of authority. Someone needs to sit and needs to question him on what the fuck he's doing. Someone needs to ask him and needs to question him on why he thinks it's okay to put his child out there on the internet like that. There's no decent, let's face it, right? No decent parent would think it was okay to put their child out there on the internet in just a bikini. Why would you want to film your child in just a bikini and put her out there on the internet like that? No decent parent would do that. That's just fucking disgusting. There was nothing right, there was nothing acceptable, there was nothing appropriate about that. There was nothing acceptable or appropriate about him using open mouth thumbnails for every video he uploads. It's inappropriate, it's unacceptable, and it's completely and utterly unnecessary for him to be using thumbnails like that for every single video he uploads. But you know exactly why he's using them. And it's not hard to see why he's using thumbnails like that. The guy's a fucking creep, and people need to start waking up and realising that. People need to wake up and start seeing Jonathan Joly for the creep that he really is. I'm not gonna feel sorry I'm not gonna apologise for the fact that I can see Jonathan for who and what he really is. And people need to start seeing that. People need to start seeing him for who and what he really is. There's nothing innocent about his intentions. You can see exactly what his intentions are, and they're not good. It's not hard to see what his intentions are when he's using open mouth thumbnails for every video he uploads and showing his 7-year-old child on the internet in just a bikini. Oh yeah, it's very clear, very easy to see what his intentions are there. Fucking creep. He knows exactly what he's doing, and the more people defend him, the more he's gonna do it. The guy's a fucking creep, and people need to stop defending him when he's doing things like this. And people are still defending him. Like how? How are people still defending him when he's doing things like this? I don't get it. I honestly, genuinely don't. It is absolutely ridiculous. Because people shouldn't be defending him. They shouldn't be defending somebody who's doing things like this. Or thinks it's acceptable to put his child out there on the internet in just a bikini. She's 7 fucking years old. He should not be putting her out there on the internet like that. At 7 fucking years old. What the fuck is he doing? She's 7 years old. He shouldn't be putting her out there on the internet like that. It is fucking disgusting. And he doesn't expect to get called out for that? Oh my days. I don't know what else to say. I'm done with this. So I hope you enjoyed this little video anyway, and I'll see you for another one soon. Bye bye.